Hey everyone.
Hey there everybody, and welcome to Postales Vivos number 3. We're coming at you this time from Peru, where we're moving into the springtime and headed towards summer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of the year. It's changing from dry season to rainy season, so things are really starting to get green and people are out and about, and we really had a fun time exploring the country during this time of the year.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoy this video and we'll see you again at the end.
We arrived in Peru not only as the seasons were changing, but also during a time of presidential transition. Peru has been in a state of constant political transition for many decades and has had 8 presidents in the past 10 years, with the latest president taking seat just a week or so before our arrival in the country. Despite the undeniable turmoil, the Peru that Ethan and I experienced was also grounding, life-giving, restorative, and full of promise. This country has a beautiful heart and soul, and so many of the people that we interacted with were kind, generous, humble, hardworking, and incredibly resilient.
We started our time in Peru by visiting the capital city of Lima. While here, we explored by taking long walks through the city's various districts. We visited the plazas, Spanish churches, and vast underground crypts, the government centers of historic Centro, massive archaeological ruins of pre-Incan cultures in the middle of the city, and the Contemporary Art Museum. Peru has a large Japanese-Peruvian population dating back to mass immigration in the 19th century. While in Lima, we attended a Japanese cultural festival, including art installations, a lecture on Haruki Murakami and other pioneering Japanese authors, and a concert by a young virtuoso of the koto. One day here, we took an out-and-back bike ride along Lima's shoreline. We were struck by Lima's beautiful seaside setting and the way it's set onto a bluff about 50 or 60 meters above the sea. In a word, Lima was enchanting.
From Lima, we set off for Cusco and the Sacred Valley, where we explored Incan and other indigenous ruins and historical sites, including Machu Picchu. We were fortunate enough to get into Machu Picchu at the crack of dawn and have time to appreciate its breathtaking architecture, engineering, and aesthetics. Machu Picchu receives about 1.5 million visitors a year, and once people start pouring into the site from the infamous Inca Trail and elsewhere, it began to feel, well, a little bit like Disney World. Fortunately, there were endless other Incan and indigenous ruins and trails to explore in the area that had far fewer people on them and, on many occasions, none at all. At these sites, we were able to quietly contemplate evolving theories on how and why ancient indigenous groups built different structures, tested and improved agricultural practices, stored grains and other harvests in particular places, and came to revere the alpacas, vicuña, and other members of their family.
The archaeological and cultural interests of the Sacred Valley is reason enough to visit here. But what also makes this place so special is the landscape and the people. At over 11,000 feet of elevation, this lush, fertile valley is nestled into the Andes and surrounded by towering snow-capped mountains. While here, we were able to take a 4-day bikepacking tour up into the winding dirt roads of the mountains to the north, with some 5,000 to 6,000 feet of altitude change. In a single day of riding, we would go from 11,000 feet and 75 degrees and sunny to 15,000 feet, where it was 35 degrees, socked in and hailing. Riding along, there was a nearly constant barrage of llama, cows, horses, and street dogs to avoid. We experienced stunningly beautiful indigenous villages, countless Inca ruins, a bounty of wild flora and fauna, enormous and amazing landscapes, and soaked in steaming hot springs. Off the bike, we also got to take a number of beautiful day hikes in the Andes to unique geological sites like Vicuña. Here, the varying mineral content of upturned sedimentary rock results in a striking color banding that has made it a sacred place to the locals and earns it the nickname Rainbow Mountain with the tourists.
After moving from town to town for about a week in the Sacred Valley, we decided to slow things down and stay put in the small town of Urumbamba. This gave us more time to catch up with family, practice our Spanish, get some work done, and explore Quechua culture, local markets, community events, and daily life in the Sacred Valley. Sadly, it was not surprising to learn that much of the farmland in the Sacred Valley is being sold off to developers and cleared for tourism and other business and commercial purposes. There are real concerns about the loss of agricultural resources, forests, archaeological sites, and biodiversity.
So there you have it. That's Postales 3 from here in Peru. Thank you all for tuning in as always and for making it to the end of this video. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can get future editions. We intend to continue to make these across the rest of South America.
More importantly, please keep staying in touch. We love hearing from you. And along those lines, before we go, we wanted to share a recommendation given to us by one of our friends, Maria, about a poet who we've come to love and adore, Andrea Gibson, and we recommend to you all to take some time to read her poem, A New Kind of Bucket List.
Definitely, for sure. Our favorite poem of this part of the trip. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye! Qué bien, qué bien.